It's time now for the Athletes of the Week, and it's brought to you by Diamond Point and Sauk Center here on Mid-Minnesota Sports. And today with us from the Melrose Tennis Courts, two Melrose tennis players that are seniors now. Can I do this? Tell me who you are and who is in your family, okay?
All right, my name is Madison, and my parents are John and Laura Worms, and I have an older sister, Michaela, who attends Moorhead State, and she's going for speech pathology. And I have a younger brother, Carter, who's 16.
My name is Becky Klaphake, and my parents are Carl and Judy Klaphake, and I have two older brothers whose names are Corey and Brian.
Mm-hmm. The reason I wanted to do this, too, because I wanted to hear you say your last name. Now, why are there some Klaphakes and you're a Klaphake?
I don't know. I just say both. Like, usually it's Klaphake, but I don't know. It's always different for everybody.
Because, say, over that way, then it's more Klaphakes, then there's a line out here somewhere, right?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, so you don't mind Klaphake?
I don't, no.
All right, very good. Tell us about your other activities that you're involved in, other than tennis.
I'm involved in National Honor Society, and then in my free time I like to go to Special Olympics and just kind of help out there.
I'm in tennis, and I'm in like youth group at the church and stuff, but that's about it.
What kind of subjects interest you in school, and do you take college courses as well?
Yeah, we both take college courses.
Yeah, a lot of them.
Yeah, well, tell us more about that.
I would say my favorite one is probably psychology or any of the social classes, actually. But
yeah, I'd have to agree. Psychology is definitely, it interests me, and I really like that class. So.
Yeah, well, a little bit more on that. Why is that? What's all involved? Is it the teacher, first of all?
Yeah, Mr. Laris teaches it, and he's just an all-around great teacher, so he makes it really interesting.
He has a lot of stories that relate to it really, really well.
Any short ones you could tell us?
They're usually pretty long.
Okay, all right. What about, since you're seniors now, too, any thoughts about what you're going to do next year?
Yeah, I think I'm going to attend Moorhead State for probably special education.
I'm either going to go to NDSU or SDSU for agribusiness or something with accounting, maybe.
How did you decide on those schools?
Well, my sister actually attends Moorhead State, and I visited a few times, and I just really fell in love with it, so.
Same, like my brother attends, or he used to attend NDSU.
All right. As you got going with tennis, give us the history on tennis. How did you get involved in the sport? When did it start, and how did it begin for you?
Well, I started in about third grade, and my sister is older than me, obviously, and she played tennis, and so I think she just wanted me to try it, and I loved it, so.
She convinced me in like 5th grade.
Okay.
Her and Maddie Brinkman did.
All right. And as you saw some older girls playing, you mentioned your sister. Any other players come to mind that kind of inspired you to play?
I would say Alicia Engelmeyer probably inspired both of us.
For sure.
Well, what's it about her?
She just has a really positive attitude, and she always cared about the team a lot.
Yeah.
Can I do this with the both of you? Instead of me asking you to describe your game, can you talk about hers? Because you play against each other a lot, don't you?
Yeah.
Becky loves going to the net. And so it usually works for her, so.
Yeah, Madison likes slice shots a lot.
All right.
A lot.
How about serving for both of you? Does it go well?
It depends on the day for me, I would say.
I double fault sometimes, but.
All right. Because now you go 1 and 2 singles. So when you play against each other, how does that all work? Do you play each week then to determine who's going to be 1 and who's going to be 2?
So far, we have not.
No, we just played right in the beginning of the season to determine it.
Let's mention something about just your game when you play against your opponents. What are the strengths of your game as, say, you're going to play somebody like, say, Morgan Kranz from Sauk Center. Here she comes, and you're going to play her. What kind of strategy, what's your outlook on a match like that?
I guess just play my hardest, and I have a fairly strong backhand, I think, so trying to use that as much as I can.
And how about you?
I would just really try to move her around the court.
Do you consider then, as you get towards the end of the season, that I know that sometimes the singles players go doubles. Do you consider that at all?
Yeah, definitely. We've talked about it.
And so why would that be? What's the advantage of then playing doubles instead of singles?
Sometimes singles is just really tough. There's sometimes just people who really stand out and are just really good singles players.
So you feel the same way?
Yeah.
So you get to know the other girls then pretty well, right?
Yeah.
And you kind of concede of, I don't think I'm going to beat her.
Yeah, exactly.
The reality of it all, huh?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. How about tennis in general? As you are now seniors, do you feel that the younger girls, too, kind of look up to you? And what do you say to them?
I hope they look up to us.
Yeah, I hope they do. I just kind of make sure that they're having a fun time in practice, and I just try to pick them up when they're down.
Yeah.
How's the overall outlook on the program itself? Because there's competition with volleyball, there's soccer, there's cross country. How do you get girls to play tennis?
Our numbers are definitely not very high.
Yeah, we don't have any 7th graders this year, I don't
No.
think. So
I'm hoping
kinda
more
tough.
people come out in the future, but I guess future will tell.
What kind of a summer do you go through as far as your game goes to improve? How much do you work out, and do you go to camps? Or tell us about that, okay?
well, this past summer we had captain's practices, and then 2 weeks out of the summer we would have a camp with our coaches, where pretty much the whole team comes. So
And then we also have weight room.
yes, we also have weight room.
What kind of training do you do for tennis?
I would say especially running is really beneficial because you do a lot of running during a match. So
Yeah, especially sprinting because you're sprinting back and forth.
In what ways, since you started to, has your game improved as you've gotten older, stronger, hopefully, and just quicker and just overall better? How has it improved for you?
well, I
In
think
what ways?
my serve has always been pretty weak, and this past year it's gotten a little bit better. So that's been nice.
I think my consistency has gotten a little bit better, and also moving people around the court, so my angle shots, which helped playing doubles last year, I guess, too.
Can you mention something, too, about the rest of your team and how girls are playing and how they're improving, too?
I think everyone's been doing really well. So I mean, they all want to be here, and I think so far it's been going good. So
Yeah, everyone does their part for the team and pulls through in the end most of the time.
So as you sit down as a team and even individually with the coach, what does the coach say to you as far as goals go, and what do you guys talk about?
well, we usually just focus on the week, and so like we have them on a video tomorrow, and that'll be probably a pretty tough match. So today
Yeah.
we've just been working on things that we need to work on in our game tomorrow. So,
Especially volleys.
yeah, volleys and overheads.
So now that you're seniors, are you ready for a good season and then move on with your lives after this?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I suppose.
It'll be sad when it's over.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're over halfway done with our season, and tomorrow is our last home match.
Is that right? Already?
Yeah.
Oh, my goodness. Well, okay. Well, good luck the rest of the way, and good luck with your future as well, okay?
Thank you.
Thank you.
All right, thank you for being with us.
Yeah, thanks for having us.
They are the Athletes of the Week here on Mid-Minnesota Sports, presented by Diamond Point in Sauk Center.